They use that verse in the mainstream media to make you think as an American that the Muslims are coming to kill you. But they're not talking about Christians. And in that passage, speak kindly to the Christian, for they are the closest to you in faith. Amongst them you will find men of reason and education. That's in the Holy Quran.
What do you think the biggest misconception is of Muslims in the United States?
When's the last time you've ever seen a movie in Hollywood that ever portrays a Middle Easterner as a good person? You've never seen a movie that makes an Arab look like a good guy, ever. Name one.
Yeah, you're right.
So what I'm saying is you've been programmed to view these people as hostile. Let's look at the whole picture. I saw instances where like they were misquoting, verses from the Quran.
Who was misquoting verses?
Mainstream media.
Really?
One was like, kill the infidel, strike their necks wherever you find them. Yes, that does say that in the book. But guess what?
It says that in the book?
Yeah, but they're not talking about Christians. And in that passage, God's not even talking to the Muslims. He's talking to the angels. That verse that they loved using in the mainstream media about how they need to kill the infidel, Christians were not considered infidels in Islam.
Who were they talking about?
They were talking about the other pagan Arabs that were trying to destroy the Prophet Muhammad, who was bringing monotheism, who was telling people God is one, believe in Abraham, Moses, Jesus, these are all prophets of God. These people are praying to statues and a million different gods. They're the infidels. They're the pagans. So in that verse, they were at a battle, if I'm not mistaken, it was called Badr. It was the Battle of Badr. And historically, they were outnumbered 3-1. So the first Muslims were outnumbered 3-1. And God says in the Quran, he commands the angels, go and support the forces because they're outnumbered. And I commanded the angels to strike the infidel. He wasn't even commanding the Muslims. And they use that verse in the mainstream media to make you think as an American that the Muslims are coming to kill you. But I'll give you a quote that it does say, speak kindly to the Christian, for they are the closest to you in faith. Amongst them you will find men of reason and education. That's in the Holy Quran. When's the last time you saw that on the news?
Never.
And what's sad is that Christians and Muslims actually have more in common than anything else. They both believe in Jesus. They believe he's the Messiah. They believe he's coming back to earth. Muslims even believe in an Antichrist the same way Christians do. The only difference between a Christian and a Muslim is that Christians believe Jesus was God or a part of God through the Trinity. Muslims say, no, God is one. Jesus was just another line of the prophets.
How did you learn about all this?
I've studied theology for 25 years, man.